In this vlog, I will be explaining the stigma surrounding marketing myths and give real-life examples of some that I have highlighted. There's also the microenvironment within a business and how external factors come to affect it, and the internal environment within a business and how factors also come to affect that. What are marketing myths? Marketing myths are myths surrounding the rules within the marketing world. Many companies follow some of these rules as it's commonly believed that they are correct. However, although there is some truth to some of these myths, the large majority of them are false. I will be highlighting some of the myths that are commonly used by businesses, and I will give real-life examples of these myths not being true. The myth that I'm going to be talking about today is word-of-mouth advertising is enough. Word-of-mouth advertising is when an existing satisfied customer shares a review of a business to a prospective future customer. This could be recommendations through conversations on social media or in person, and opinions on websites such as TripAdvisor. Only relying on word-of-mouth advertising isn't beneficial for a growing company, especially in this day and age where companies can increase awareness effectively through social media and advertising campaigns, especially if you're trying to enter a new market. For example, when Reggae Sauce tried to move into the crisp market. Due to its success on Dragon's Den, Reggae Sauce became largely successful. After a few years of production, they decided to switch it up and try to enter the crisp market. As their success is largely due to a television show, digital marketing should really be a focus point whenever they launch a new product. However, when they released their Levi Roots and Reggae Groove Cut crisps, there was a large lack of advertisement throughout all types of digital media. The company relied too heavily on their already established presence and the word of mouth from their customers to sell their new product. This, in consequence, resulted in quite an unsuccessful and unheard of product. The third marketing myth that I will be speaking about today is good advertising can make people buy anything. This is true, but to a certain extent. A good and clever advertisement can make people buy anything once. If the product doesn't live up to the portrayed function or quality of the advertisement, then there will be a large decrease in sales after the introductory or trial purchase stage. The repeat purchases will end up being low and the product's life cycle will have been very poor. One example of this is Google Glass. This was one of the most hyped up technological products of the last 10 years. After the hype died out and it had been trial and tested by consumers, sales quickly dropped due to the unpractical and clunky nature of the technology within the product. Internal environment. A company's internal environment consists of current employees, managers, and many other roles that can influence decision making within the company. The internal environment refers to the culture, members, events and factors within an organisation that has the ability to influence the decisions of the organisation, especially the behaviour of its human resource. Factors that may influence a business's internal environment may be its value system. This is the ethical beliefs of a business. A business's value system will determine what it sells, the price at which a product is sold, the places in which certain products will be sold, and the marketing and advertising surrounding a product. For example, a firm like Holland & Barrett will not sell or promote the sale of cigarettes due to its healthy, clean and environmentally friendly value system. Another factor that could affect the internal environment of a business would be the mission of a company. For example, Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable transport. Therefore, Tesla's internal environment will revolve around achieving the end goal of sustainable and environmentally friendly transport, meaning non-environmentally damaging factories or products. The transport and machines within and around the factories must also avoid negatively affecting the planet, and the products themselves must positively and proudly promote the fight for clean and sustainable living. Is a microenvironment. A microenvironment, much like the macroenvironment, is a collection of external factors that businesses can't control, that impact the market environment itself. The forces within a microenvironment are usually personal, unique and quite distinct, such as customers, competitors and suppliers. One of the overall largest threats to a company will always be competing products by other competitors. For example, due to the crowded nature of the technology market, companies need to stand out from competitors with differentiation between products. Within the technology market, different brands have different distinctive capabilities. For example, within the mobile telephone market, there are hundreds or thousands of different brands that all sell the same thing. However, the leaders in the market, like Apple, Huawei, and Samsung, all have distinctive capabilities that create variety within the market for the customer. Huawei has the innovation of its 5G data program, making their brand more appealing to customers who stream online or use conference call applications. Samsung has their large memory capabilities, and Apple is known for their design and overall quality.